Hi there. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to enter integers in Python code using Google Colab. And before we start entering the codes, we need to differentiate between integers and float in Python. Integer in Python, it could be positive or negative or 0 digit without any decimals. But if the number has decimals, either 1 or 2 or more, then we call it float. If the number even solid with 0 decimal, it's also float. So 1.0, it's a float. If it's an exponential number, whether positive or negative, it is a float. And when we write the integer or the float, we don't put the comma for the thousand or the decimal separator. And we don't put fraction, but we put it solid number. So you need to differentiate between integer and float. And now, how can we write the integer or float on Python? When we write integer, we don't need to write anything, but for example, we can use the simple mathematical equations like 2 plus 3, and then run the code, and the answer will be 5. So here we have the addition. For the subtraction, 9 minus 1, and the answer is 8. Multiplication, 3 times 4, 12. And finally, 8 over 2 equals 4. So here we can use the simple mathematical calculation in Python without writing any function. But now let us add some extra functions that we can use it in Python. So if I say 3 star star 2, this means it's a 3 to the power of 2, and the answer will be 9. Of course, if I say 3 star star 3, 27, which is to the power of 3. So first of all, remember that if you make double star, it means to the power of. And second, if I say 15 divided by 2, the answer will be 7.5. If I put 15 slash 2, the answer will be 7. And here, Python, it chops all the decimals. It doesn't make rounding. It chops the decimal. Whether this decimal is above more than 5 or below 5, it doesn't matter. So if we put 2 slashes, it will give us the answer without any decimals. But if I need to make rounding, so I say round, and then we open parentheses, 37 divided by 3, comma, and here I make 2 to say I need to make the rounding up to 2. So it will show us here the rounding for 2 digits. So if we would like to make rounding, we make the function and then comma, and then we put the number of decimals we need. Finally, we can say here 17 percentage sign 3, and here we get 2. What does it mean? This is, we call it modulus in Python. This means if we divide 17 by 3, then we get 5.2. It means we get 5 3s, which equal to 15, and the remainder 2 to make 17 is the number we get it here. So what do we mean by modulus on Python? We mean the remainder from dividing 17 over 3. We get 5 3s, and the remainder is 2. This is a brief introduction, and here you can see all the commands. I put it on Python, and I'm going to upload it on the course website for your own information. So I hope you find this short video useful, and we'll come back to you in another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.